on the starting screen, but I was like, nah. I don't need to check it. Load. Continue. Yes. I believe that's exactly what I want. Oh. 1 second. Hold on. Why is it? There we go. What am I doing? I just woke up. There's something at my door, I think. I don't think I need to check these. I already did. I think I checked. Actually, I was aiming at the... at the camera. But I don't remember. I think I would have got all the coins here. Oops, sorry. Click the wrong button. Yeah, I think I got all the coins here. Thank you, Twitch. I understand. Okay, well, there's someone at the door. I think this is the day. I think today is the day that the first murder takes place, which I know. The twist. I know what happens. But, still. Taka. Well then, if you pardon the interruption, without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. Okay. What is up? What is up? Taka? No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? I'm not sure I understand. And if you can't do that alone, just find someone to support you and you can support them back. That's how you can overcome any storm. I was thinking about it last night and I decided we all need to really come together. And that was when I realized every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together. I am listening. Chill, dude. And now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience. That's all for now, and I have to let everyone else know the good news. Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say a thing. Well, I guess I better be heading... Nope, I guess I better head to the dining hall. Can I look at my bathroom? No. Okay. Leave the area. Yes. Map. Map. So this is where we're supposed to go. We're in the main hallway. No one else is here. Meaning Leon. My sibling's favorite, my sister's favorite character. She's like, I would be so, like playing this. She the twist with him later, what happens. She's like, I'd be so mad, like, I would lose it. I'm like, okay, sorry. So, I'm tired. The hell's wrong with that guy? Did he wake you up too? Yeah, he sure. Oh, I was already awake. I guess he was going around waking everyone up. It's seriously annoying. I'm going back to bed. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room. I don't think it'll do any good. I'm sure he'll just come bug you again. Yeah, probably. I guess I better just go then. And that's that. What's this room? Oh, this is the storage room. Okay. I mean, yeah, actually, it can be anywhere. Junko. Can't any of you guys get a freaking clue, huh? My mascara is totally clumpy. I don't even see me this way. But Taka came and woke me up. What a dick. You look the same as yesterday to me. As if. It's like night and day. Sorry. I certainly need to reapply, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Maybe I'll go see if Celeste can hook me up. And that's that. We've been imprisoned here, and that's what she's worried about right now? I mean, keeping your mind off things, I guess. Toko? What? Oh, I was just wondering what you were doing here. You should probably head to the dining hall, right? I know. I just need to prepare myself mentally. Right? Herself? What are you talking about? I'm so nervous. What's she nervous about? But yeah, I think the thing is, and I don't want to give too much away, I don't want to talk about it when it comes to it. For me, notably, I heard the second trial had some issues that they were talking about, and a lot of people talk to me about it because I'm trans, but I think with Toko, there's like a whole set of issues that from the person I saw, didn't speak about it, like, at all being not, like, being a problem, and besides using one particular word for her, but obviously, that's later, and spoilers, whoop, forget about it. So, just, we'll talk about that in the future. Who should I talk to first? If I absolutely must talk to you, let's hurry up and start the stupid meeting. Talk is gonna throw a fit if we don't. Good morning. Good morning, Chihiro. It's nice to get to eat with everyone. With so many people, it's actually kind of fun. Okay, so we're just dialogue. I don't think I should talk to everyone. What are you looking at me for? Mr. Goody Two Shoes is running the show for now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good morning, Puke. She can make even the basic greeting feel eloquent somehow. That's the power of celebrity, I guess. Is everything okay? Oh yeah, good morning. Okay, yeah. Don't need to talk to everyone. Okay, looks like everyone's here, so then let's begin with our very first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and listen.
Everyone, thank you for making the time in your busy schedules to come together. I didn't make time for anything. You dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it is essential that we all cooperate with each other. The first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcements. Then, now then, let's eat. You want to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's been a while for me too. Well, anyways, did anyone happen to come up with any clues? Silence echoed throughout the dining hall. Nothing at all? Anything, it can be about how to get out of here or who's doing this, nobody had anything? You are going to die. Huh? If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in the front of others, you will die. What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that. I'm not joking. Adaptability, survivability. Did I not say so? So you'd better hurry up and adapt to your new life here. Which is funny because we just talked about how she didn't care, like, not worried about it because of her mascara issue, but then now she isn't it. She's just like, hey, let's just figure out the situation, not just given to the game. But have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying? Yeah, sounds like the girls want to live here, and the girl wants to live here. Hell, more power to her. But crap, no way in hell I'm living here. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a crap. Listen, would I want to live there? Maybe. They start opening up more things. I would die the first. I would be very surprised if I didn't die first. I'm gonna be real. Sure, feel free. Okay, so no one has any clues. One thing I can tell you is who's behind all this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. Why else would we'd be trapped in here in the first place. Well, sure, it could be something like that, but for right now, actual clues are, what's up? If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal and bizarre, do you think maybe the person responsible for all this could be a certain murderous fiend? A murderous fiend, Shihiro? Do you have some idea who might be behind all this? Well, maybe, I couldn't really be certain, but certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you have. Okay, well, have you guys heard of Homicide Jack? You mean the serial killer that's been in the news and all over the internet? The fiend who's murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him Homicide Jack. That's about covers it, I think. They say, or I don't know how to do voices, guys. I'm not doing actual voices. I'm just trying to get feelings, but I don't. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims. That's just an urban legend, though, right? Even like 10 people would be totally insane. Anyways, whoever Homicide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer. And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this. But like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything, just a thought. But if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer of a problem for us? It's okay, everything's absolutely positively 100% without a doubt gonna be okay. Cause help's gonna be here soon, I'm sure of it. Huh? Help? We've been stuck here for a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so we're sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already. Monokuma. Ha 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 ha. I love his music. He has a set music. Noise. I love it. Love it. Good setup. The police? You're putting your hope in the police? What are you doing here? You guys seriously do you understand what role the police exist to fill? All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a victim or anti-hero evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that shows just how what? The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that just shows how badass they really are. Just how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? Come on, if you really, really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill. Ha 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 ha. What the hell are you laughing at? I'm just impressed with the total commitment to this whole act. You're still going on about that? So, Mr. Serial Killer, Psycho, Freak Bastard, what the hell do you want? Mr. Serial Killer, Psycho, Freak Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe? My mom's German. She had a one-syllable last name. You know who you really are. We know who you really are. You really just jumped on that. Like, we know who you are. It's like, no. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away. Hey, don't ignore me. Okay, let's get back to business. Our life here has already begun, and a couple days has gone by, and nobody's killing anyone. I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together, but I'm totally bored. There's nothing you can say. Nope, there's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other. Wait, I think yes. Ding, 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 ding. I figured it out. All the mystery ingredients are here. Right people, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? Yeah, 17-year-olds would. I mean, come on. That's what I couldn't understand, but I guess I realized there's one very important piece missing. What are you... If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's motive. It's so simple. I just have to give everyone a motive. Motive? What the heck are you talking about? Oh, by the way, there's something I wanna show you guys. Stop changing the gosh darn subject. I have a little video I'd like to show all you. Oh, but don't worry. It's not something pervy adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. It's a special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school. Outside the school? What the hell are you talking about? Hee. Oh, mister, so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in the school, there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video. Good, then we can go watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know, what are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us? What do I want from you? Well, if you must know, despair, that's all. If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. Do whatever you need to do. To uncover the mystery hidden within the school. I wouldn't try and stop you, 'cause to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search as desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement for you too. From you two. Not for you. He's gone, I guess. Once again, he left before we could found out anything useful. Really, I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention on standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting. Perhaps. But what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it. Same here. Okay, so I wanted to start glancing around at the dining hall, but when his gaze landed on me, he stopped. Hey, Makoto, check this out for us, wouldn't you? Would you? Why me? Because you're the closest to the door, that's the rule, right? Rule? Hey, yeah. When I was in school, there was, a university, there was this one person who was closest to the light switch, and rule is closest to the light switch turns off the light. And they're like, I don't want to. And so they did, though. Then we switched locations, because we had to rearrange seats to be in groups. And she was now closest to the window, and somebody else, like, already turned on the light or whatever. Maybe she even hadn't turned on the light, but now she was close to the window. But we needed it, but now the blinds were needing to be shut, or opened, or something, I don't know. And she's just like, so they're like, Rule is closest to the window, and so we all looked at her, and she's like, she hated it. I felt so bad. I don't know who she was, but she clearly didn't want to have to get up again. It wasn't a big class, it was a fairly small class, so I felt really bad. I think some other guy did it for her after, like, the third time asking her to do something. I felt awful. Hey, you see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick. Okay, I guess I'll get going then. Awesome, thanks, I owe you one. If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. He's not safe to walk around this place alone. Yeah, sure thing, then we're counting on the both of ya. But if anything happens, just yell and I'll come running. I can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible. Yeah, I have to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either. Well then, where's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? It must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but if there's a place set up to watch DVDs, then this way is the AV room, if I'm not mistaken. There's only so many rooms I can go. There's something inside this cardboard box. It's a bunch of DVDs, and each one has a label on it with someone's name. It must be this video for each of us, he mentioned. I better go tell everyone. She just ran off. I didn't follow after her, I just stood right there, where I was. The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. I think I clicked everything, so I'm just gonna DVDs it. It's a cardboard box with DVDs in it. Oh, okay, sorry, I thought that was... Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It will probably play those DVDs, no problem. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick, before everyone else gets here. I sorted through the DVDs I'd find in the box, and found the one with my name on it. And then I slid into the expensive-looking player. I sat down and stared intensely at the darkened screen, and then, yeah, my sibling and I, we haven't watched it, we don't know the ending, neither of us. We're watching someone play it, and I don't know if I want to continue or not, I said this before. But I did want to watch the second trial to see how problematic and how much I'm getting into, especially since a lot of people did bring in trans issues, like, years ago when I first heard it, about this game. Literally, probably 10 years ago when it came out. So what happened is I wanted to know how bad it was before I got to that point, so to prepare myself. But that's not the point. The point is that there's also later on something else, but with this, I'm like, do we ever learn what all their motivations are? Because I'm very intrigued to know all of it. Like, they haven't planned out, what would it have been, blah blah. And then I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing because what I saw on that monitor was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching us, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended there, it would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. But if this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With the family support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here now, it's totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life. So, I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. This time, I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course. It was him.
Makoto Naegi, accepted into Hope's Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Look for the answer after graduation. What was that? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me, like a hot magma. God damn it. I slammed my fist against the desk over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? What could I think about? Anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Mikado? What happened? Make sure who's safe? I noted everyone standing at the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. What's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box. Is that what Monokuma was talking about? What's on them? They all gathered around the box, each of them grabbing a DVD with their name on it. One by one, they started rushing to a monitor. I didn't take long for them to react. What the fuck? This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right? I wonder what would be on my disc. You know, like who would I react like, oh my gosh, what happened? Like, gotta get out. I don't know. Because if I see them already on the floor or something, like this one was like, okay, maybe they're somewhere. But for other, like the, later on, you see them like on screen and for someone else's video, and I'm just like, would I react strongly if I already think they're gone? No, because you already did it. They're already gone. You know? Yeah, no way it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out. Let me out of here. As soon as I saw their actions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their face in confusion, except for her. Even now, she's totally calm. I see. So this is what he meant by... Instagram decided to give me a pop-up for the first time in 8 trillion years, and it says that my uncle's on Instagram. I'm like, I don't follow my family. I don't use Instagram. Anyways, so this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave, so that we're more likely to start killing each other. This is the classic prisoner's dilemma. Huh? Let me use an example. Imagine 2 countries are on a brink of war. But both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that the one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other. In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. It kind of sounds like us right now. Everyone says they will work together, but in our hearts, they're all afraid somebody might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts in my head. That's exactly what they want us to do. You can say that now, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just... What? This is exactly what Monokuma and whoever's behind this wants. They want us to fight. Don't you see? Yeah, you're right. We all need to calm down. You're right, we all need to calm down. Okay then, maybe we should start by all just talking. Maybe if we all just talk about what we saw, that'll help everyone out, get everything out of the system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right? I wonder what was on everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka. What was on your video, Sayaka? What's wrong with you? Just hurry up and tell us. Sayaka? I didn't place my hand on her shoulder. Stop it. She pushed my hand away and then ran off. Sayaka? Let her go. I can't do that. I have to make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally. That's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to. We don't all have to stick around here together. Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Everyone went their separate ways, but I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. Yeah, no one's going to. Oh, that was help button. Mighty, I meant R. Yeah, no one's gonna say anything about their video. Where could she have gone? She couldn't have gone far. I should check around the school. The gym. Maybe your room. Monokuma's room. Classroom? Oh, there he is. I found her in one of the corners of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees. staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry or no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that I could call emotion. It was as if her original mask has been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out. Let me out of here right now. Sayaka, come down. She was flashing around. I grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now. When I think of what might happen to my family. But now, more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really happened, people out there would be in uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? So let's just calm down now, right? Otherwise, we already lost. I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And might even come before that. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. Then when I said that, I paused. I have no idea what had come over me. Sayaka? Her voice was small and shaky.
Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Finally, she raised her head from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers. Can I believe what you said? Huh? That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes? Absolutely. Makoto, you're the only one I can trust, so please. Huh? Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what happens, I'll always be on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all. Thank you. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me. Like you said, I'm your assistant. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still. It was a huge improvement over how she was before. It's standing up. Makoto is standing up. What's standing up? Do you even have to ask? Your flagpole. Get the hell out of here. No, I want to join in. Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos. It's about to come out. It's going to come out. My pristine, pure white stuffing. My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out. I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go with everything I had. Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations. But boy, are you slow. I could have downed $1,000 full course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking. What the heck was that just now? You just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you wanna just head back? Yeah. When Akuma had just come along, swiftly destroying the good mood we'd just created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken. Sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. Go and lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching the deranged video. I needed some rest on my own. No rest. Jeez, seriously, what's going on here? Just so many problems. I couldn't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're all trapped in here? That what I saw in that video might be real? Monokuma? What the Mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I wanted to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. I mean, it was made by Monokuma, you know, well. Ding dong. Oh, shoot. I don't get a time to get to hang out with Junko. When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come everyone's here? Someone's here. Everyone. So come on. I'm really sorry to come so late. Sayaka? And that's so annoying. I wanted to hang out with Junko. That's so annoying. Sayaka, what's going on? What are you doing out so late? Just finish the sentence. Just hurry up. My brain's like, whoop, the sentence is done. That's when I noticed her body was trembling. Is everything okay? Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Action. A reaction, I guess. Something weird? Just a little while ago, I was lying down in my room. Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden, this is not you speaking, this is her. And all of a sudden, my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up. It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by. Then I got up, opened the door, and checked outside. But there was nobody there. Somebody tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that? It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, you can go out. We can't go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break the promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better? What? All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which rooms each person had to sleep in, so... But two people sharing a room is, you know... Oh, geez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me neither. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms just for tonight? Switch rooms? If it'll help you put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? It doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine, I trust you. In that case, then... Bing bong. Junko. I'm so upset, I really wanted to hang out with her. Yeah. Man, I'm really kind of sad because I was really planning to hang out with Junko today. Sad. Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're going to trade rooms, we better trade keys too. Oh, that's right, we gotta trade keys again. Like I said, I'm psychic. Hey, aren't you gonna say that you're just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness, it looks like she's already started to go back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then. Yep, let's do it. We exchanged the keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it, no matter what. I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, then lift up on the door when you pull it out. Just do that, and the door should open, no problem. Okay, but the shower doesn't work at nighttime anyways, right? Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. There's also a bathroom. I mean, there's a toilet in there, but I guess no water is no water? I guess? I don't know. Okay, well, I better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka. And what about what I said before? When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke, honest. I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night, then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile, and I headed back to my room. I looked around as soon as I got out in the hallway. Everyone else's doors was closed. There was no sign of life. Good. Nobody's out here. Making sure no one was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. Anyone saw you, if they didn't see her going, they'd probably be like, that's a little funny. Well, you know? So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different than mine. It smells nice, though. Okay, we're gonna click everything. Gotta get... Oh! My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka's had a sewing kit, just like the note said. Next to it, the map of the body's vital organs. The surveillance camera, oh, I can't. I'm not clicking the bed yet. Because I didn't want to. Kinda weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help but taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. That was the DVD with her name on it that we found in the AV room. Reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what her video, but it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. Can I click on the door? I can't leave, but it's officially nighttime. I better not leave the room. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. I don't think Sayaka would mind me snooping around too much. I probably should go to bed soon. As I would lower myself into Sayaka's bed, a pleasant, fragrant enveloped Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring some sweet dreams. Maybe it'll bring me sweet dreams. Feeling a little better than before I fell asleep. Should have hung out with Junko. Instead of Shihiro. Because I knew what was gonna happen. Imagine you're all in a big spaceship. In the middle of intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We're all set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, but even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny place of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope you've made myself perfectly clear.
Let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together.
Did something happen to Earth? Is that what's going on? Are they in a spaceship? Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready.
Okay. I sat up, half asleep, rubbing my eyes slowly. I pulled myself out of bed and remembered it was Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way towards the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto. Good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Hehe, good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early. Figured everyone had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late... Yo. Sorry I'm late, my makeup just would not cooperate this morning. It happens. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than normal or usual. We're the types with the more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever. I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone. My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm. You mean the announcements? You know, the Monokuma announcements? What? Is it so awful to be late? I didn't oversleep. Just, nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kinds to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it's supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byayaka aren't here yet. My sibling texted. Byayaka, I don't know about Byayaka, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late, what's going on? Did something happen? Yo man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about breakfast promise? I got the sense she's always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of uneasy rose inside me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words have barely left my lips before I flung out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayako stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. And over the course of one night, the room had completely transformed. What the hell? I don't know if clicking things right now is important. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna go to her. We better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself inside my brain, and then everything went black. To survive, deadly laugh. Danganronpa. What does Danganronpa mean? Does it mean anything? When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. You're finally awake. Finally, how are you? Are you okay? Now is no time for sleeping. Get up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude? I had to carry you back here? You had to carry? You? Okay. Sure. I wouldn't picked him as this strong person. There's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? I love it because my sibling didn't have any information about this and instantly pointed out a clue that flashed back. And she's like, no. And it was great because I already knew it because I actually remembered reading about it at that once I saw the image. I was like, oh my god, I saw that post years ago, talking about it. And so I'm like, instantly, I'm like, oh, so I instantly knew. I recognized it, but she never saw it before, so she was like, huh. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream, what I saw? It was real? And that's right, it really did happen. Sayaka's dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my whole body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka's... You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka's completely invocabulary dead. No, I have to see for myself. Listen to us, man. What do you think is going to happen if you go out there? Well, what's good is it going to do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all just hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead? When I say that, it finally hits me. She's really gone. None of us want to go. Nope, none of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told... I guess that's her stutter. I was like, what? Kuma. She, nope. Deemed a woman now. Okay, let me start over. Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma told us to all come here. Well, hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. Sayaka had to pay. But I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. Whereas prisoner's right. It's not a good idea to find him without reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obviously he's the one who killed Sayaka. Wrong. I would never do anything like that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again. Unless someone's violating a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I wouldn't do anything that goes against the purpose of the school life here. I'm famous at a safari park with it throughout the world for following the bare times only rule. Then, who did it? Who killed her? You already know that answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a response for that, a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka. Don't be stupid, that's... What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot by a Gatling gun. Didn't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that. You're lying, right? I was like, and I'm gonna see when I take testosterone test. The 5th. Alright, good. I want to make sure. I thought it was not this week, but and then I got concerned. You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her. Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? Someone killed someone? This is amazing it's amazing what some people are capable of. Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's gonna tell the truth. That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from school, right? Huh? Don't play dumb, that's what you said, isn't it? If someone kills someone, they get to leave. Hee hee hee, hee hee hee, ho 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 ho. Wahahaha. Why are you laughing? It's 'cause naive. You're all just so naive. You really think it's that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz right on out of here? You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing? Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part of the agreement that you have to uphold, remember? You're referring to the rule number 6 of the school regulations. One second, I want to check something. I got worried about my stream. Yeah, okay, no, I'm good. If you are the blackened, if you're the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about, is it not? Bingo! It's not enough just to kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. A class trial? Yep. It'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone who gathered together includes the blackened who committed the murder, and they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
Popular vote.
The answer you've arrived at is correct. Only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue to their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
So, punishment, we know punishment, what the punishment entails. Which does mean you do have to, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll say it later. What exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Well, you see, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution? But yeah, so now I can say it. So pretty much what happens is you have to physically do the killing of one, but if you convince everyone, she's so sad looking, oh my gosh. Oh no, she's a hero. It's okay, honey. Anyways, you have to technically kill the rest of them too. Like your hands aren't killing everyone. If you get it wrong, you are killing everyone. So at the end of the day, you don't just do one kill. You have to kill everyone. You'd physically kill the one, but you have to make everyone else die. Anyways, by execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution. Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane. Okay. So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, the rest of us, we get executed? What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So, you didn't do it without actually saying it. So that's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing, which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is, but judge carefully because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to you in your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The rule has been added to the regulation handbook, or menu. Wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that, right? Huh? A class trial, what the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it. Why not? Why not? What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What you're saying is you're not going to participate in the trial, only punishment awaits such blasphemy. What punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in the deep, dark, secret prison or something. Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I just don't want to take part in this. Don't be so selfish. Trying to both do them higher than I normally speak, and that's hard. I'm going to be real. I'm not a voice actor. Who would have guessed? I would have. You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I wouldn't give in to such evil. It's my style. It's my style to stick it out and resist it till the very end. If you want to get out of here, you'll just have to go through me first. But he said that, he came charging at us. Although it was more of a waddle. But then he'll...
Enjoy yourself now. Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear!
That's why I wanted to hang out with Junko.
This wasn't supposed to.
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way! Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. What an amazing promise. But you guys understand, right? But now you guys understand, right? How serious I am. Etc.
So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you best obey those school regulations.
Junko's bot Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment somebody's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they seen. Junko, who just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She's dead. She's been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. Hey, it's really not all that shocking. She's just dead. That's all. Just went and died. No matter. That's not more remarkable than the that's what happens when you try to do a voice and you can't really speak very well. Inventable demise. Okay, you know what's great? I can't say I want to have my high-pitched voice on. Demise of the entire human race is just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality. Why did you have to go and kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in a prison or something? I changed my mind. No, you've been wanting to kill us this entire time. Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You couldn't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on. What do you take me for? I'm Monokuma. Anyways, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search of for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, and you could only do so much with a corpse. So instead of gathering up everything I know about the circumstances, someone said, I gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down. Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I? That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make a proper decision. That's somehow comforting. Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, we don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. It was almost the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone, and that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd find ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable, and yet, even in such a pervertedly terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint of it had gotten to her. Now's no time to wallow in our depression. The worst thing we can do right now is to lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result, having total faith in everyone else. Huh? Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who we decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about it and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just, how many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die? Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame. What a horrible thing to say, especially after what just happened. Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing, because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. I don't know why I did that voice. 1 second. She's right. We need to begin our search right away. Either way, we can't run around from the situation, so we have no choice but to run away from the situation, but we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell I am letting someone kill me. Alright, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had died. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check the pulse, like they do in the movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait 1 second. She's dead? Then that means everything that happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It really happened. Hell no, someone save me. Let me get out of here. Somebody help me. You're just accepting that now? Okay, let's go start from one side. Someone got right in front of us. She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. I mean, she has a blood problem. She doesn't like blood. Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. Not you, but yeah. Hero. Come on, man. Let me out of here. Come on, someone let me out. No matter how they all die. We can't run away from the situation. We have no choice but to move forward. Is this really happening? Screw that piece of crap bear. Oh wait, I shouldn't have clicked. Before we get searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking about putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyways. I'll let you guys figure out who killed the chick. Then we have to let Mondo look after the crime scene. Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not? Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, that's the first thing you would do. But volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fine then, I'll stay there on guard duty as well. If that way there's no problem. 2-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we wouldn't be able to help the investigation, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Okay, I thought that would kick us to investigation. I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure it out who did it, or we're all dead. So, we're really gonna try and find out who did it? Yes, we are. If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then the rest of us face execution. That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid. Yeah, screw the rules. Hee, you finally noticed. Oh, notice what? I was looking through the micro file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. What are you talking about? Go ahead and take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. Huh? She's right. Then could it be... All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong. For one night, I traded rooms with her. I did that because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? You just tell us the truth? The look on everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from a few moments earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it. Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. I didn't talk to Byakuya, but I guess I don't care. Who needs him, I guess. We'll have to find a collection of clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come up with a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say anymore? I'd rather you didn't know. Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going too. And like that, just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Hey, yo, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to this. That was a weird sound. Scene of the crime. That's right. Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a gun did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, you better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave your gosh darn skull in myself. I'm serious. I'll fuck you up. Okay. I mean, good for Mondo, I guess. I mean, good for you, I guess, but good for you. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're going to investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that? We really don't have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying? It was you. I'm telling you it wasn't me. Don't you come any closer. Are you going to kill me next? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty either. It's true. We may as well at least check. Just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse of blood and I black out. Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyways. Alright, I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? I did it. How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, so everyone will... Oh, sorry. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Investigate. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The point of death, the cause of death was a stab wound in the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. However, somehow, wow, my brain is tired. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. For Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Aren't you gonna help investigate? Aren't you gonna help us investigate, Chihiro? But I couldn't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. That's fair. No way. Seriously, don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, or Goddess Space, can Neptune help me? I don't care who it is. Just get me out of here. Hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigation right now. I think I did everything in this room. Yeah, okay. Leave the gym. Okay. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We wouldn't make any progress without investigating there. Okay. So I head to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. Might reveal something new. Bed. There were gouges on the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? There's no Basil here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. There's a replica sword I brought back in self-defense. Does this mean it was used to attack someone? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off in parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of coating. Remember the coating sticking to you even if you just touch it a bit. Replica sword has been added to your truth bullet section of your handbook. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it. It must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room from the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the trailer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to your truth bullet section of your handbook. There's scratches and gouges in the wall and bed. I don't know what it actually said. It might have said floor. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there's been some sort of fight in my room. Dang it. I was right there in the other room. If only I had heard something. That would not have been possible. Huh? You don't remember? All the rooms are completely soundproof. Something could happen in the room right next to you. Something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating the ideal scenario setting for a murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to your bullet section. Do. Okay. Do. Is this the rifle sword I brought back with in self-defense? Does that mean it's been used in the attack somehow? Plus, the sword has been taken out of the sheath. Oh. The heavy sheath like this would not get in the way, would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why is there scratches on the sheath? Nice. Replica sword sheath has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh, that's fine. There's play of the sword was on. Okay. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too? I'm not. I try not to make my assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. You know, I realized something I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum. That deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find the son of a gun that did this, I'm gonna pound his face in. But what if it was a girl who did it? That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Listen, just equality. Just punch everyone's face in. It's as easy as that. I think that's a struggle. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think that's all for this room. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly call her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious?
Isn't it obvious?
No. I'm not really. I'm searching. Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Lose your contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. Did I look at this? Looks like the wrong over here. There's way less than there was before. Does I see something dirty in my room? What? See how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little bit? Okay. No, not her. No, don't show me this.
What are you? Isn't it obvious? No, I'm searching. Did you leave? Listen.
Oh. Are you a clean freak? No, I don't think so. What about? What? Oh, then she glanced around my room one more time. Interesting. What's interesting? Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Very unusual. Unusual? What do you mean?
So,
I'm searching your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really? Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while looking around before. It looked like there was a lint roller in my room had been used, and I never touched it. Could someone have used it to... Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer? That's the question, isn't it? Nice. Nope. Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Right. I should look around here first. Oh, okay. Unusual about your room. What have I not clicked on? The door, the scratches, the... Oh. I know. Bolted is still in the drawer. I don't see any evidence that's been used at all. Well, it makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I couldn't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this. Seriously. Oh, Mondo. We aren't exactly in the mood for building freaking furniture, right? So, you haven't used yours either? No. Not just me. Nobody's busting out theirs yet. As far as I know, actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Nice. Toolkit has been added to your truth bullet section of your handbook. The bathroom. On the side of the door was... No. I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears, but I couldn't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Okay, I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now there's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where did they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist was broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, and that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist was all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is, there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palm of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only on her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The stamp wound on her stomach, is that what killed her? So when she broke her wrist, it must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So that's very possible. It's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I looked past Sayaka on the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? I think that was it. I mean... Oh. Hello. Thanks for the follow. Super dope. After, well, her wrist was broken, yeah. We already read this. Yeah, we already read this. We're skipping. We're running. We're making it past. I shouldn't have clicked on the body again, I wanted to see. Leave. It looks like you found it, right? Makoto? The bloody numbers? I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with her life itself. You often talk like an inspiring poet. But the number she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have written them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something like that in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result? Think about it. You're not going to tell me? You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise the case will end, and you will remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obviously you're not going to tell me. I love that she's probably like, oh, 11037, idiot, really? It's very funny to me, just being like, oh, sweetheart. Dying message has been added to your truth bullet section of your handbook. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who's better to ask than the ultimate programmer? There's one other thing I want to talk to you about. Do you know how the door on your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck. Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried using it, I thought it was just locked, but once I learned the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to your truth bullet section of your handbook. So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said, and I shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. I wasn't done speaking to her, but I'll do the doorknob first. What the heck? The doorknob practically is about to fall off. What is it? Why is it like this? Oh, okay. Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What the heck was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought, and then apparently with the sudden realization, she shot a question at me. I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this. I'm assuming she's the ultimate detective. I'm going to guess that. Her look, her detectiving. And then that clears that up. What clears what up? I'm lost. Well, see you later. I didn't get to speak about the other thing. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob was added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I think someone said to me that this doesn't, they don't not give you all the information, so I'm assuming whatever the other conversation was, she gave it to me anyways. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see it for myself what was on that video. On top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. I mean, I already talked about to them, so I'm assuming these are the same. I'm assuming they're the same. Leave the area? Yes. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates of my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless? But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates has been added to your truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh gosh, whoa. Whoa. Didn't see you guys there, that's super awkward. So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. You didn't even... wanted to see if my cat was meowing, but I think we're fine. He didn't even try to hide the suspicious look on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? Idiot. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? And then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then something doesn't seem right. Monokuma file says Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Okay, that was a hint. And a hint. Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Monozono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? I love running so fast. Walks to the end. There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle, rattle. The door won't budge. It must be locked. I got a coin. Can I go to the coin room? Can I get more gifts? Seems like some sort of switch. I wonder what it does. Nice. 2 coins. Okay, just the general gate. There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past. Oh boy. That's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How did you get this? How do you get this gate open? No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty? No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Who's on cleaning duty? No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask others. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Nice. Cleaning duty has been added to the truth bullet of your handbook. Yeah, okay, bye. I checked this way, right? Oh. Coin? Leave. Run. Can I walk in here? I can. That means I could probably... Okay, I could probably... go to the gotcha room. Do I want to go to the gotcha room? What is my plans? What am I doing? I should talk to who's on cleaning duty. That would be the logical next choice. However... Why is this at attention? Oh, they're hints. Okay, numbers. Okay. I got it. I know what I must do. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break actually. I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. Oh, I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep me calm. So, I know I shouldn't, but I've been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Are these 2 different rooms? No, only this one. Whoosh. We're gonna get a little bit of evidence, and then call it for tonight because it's late and I have a birthday tomorrow to go to. That's why I'm doing this all tonight anyways. Kitchen knives. Looks like one of them's missing. Was it missing from the beginning, or... Better see if someone here knows about it. Nice! Kitchen knife set has been added to your truth bullet section. What's this? Oh. There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything worthy about that, besides a coin. I don't see anything noteworthy. It's a coin. Oh, there's nothing. Okay. Cool. I already clicked those, so goodbye. Leave. So... Oh yeah, hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall? Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kinda strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that? Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning? No, but last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So, when did you notice that one of them disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back in there to wash my glass, one of the knives were gone. So you're saying that the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure you can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Nice. AOE's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her? On the other hand, two people being good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Did I click this? I clicked these before, but just in case. Oh yeah, okay. Leave. Let's go talk to some people and go to the gotcha room. And then might call it. Toko, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? Cleaning duty? Well, I haven't noticed anything about it. Taka's the one who takes care of the stupid organizational stuff. I like that. Is that it? Is that all you gotta say? Okay. Okay, chill. I'm just asking. Leave. Okay, so all they're going to say is rattle, rattle, the door won't budge, it must be locked. Okay. Store. Cleaning duty, huh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really? Possibly realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now? Actually, no. Oh, okay, then who is? Hifumi was the only one, was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then. Indeed. And we'll switch out on a weekly basis, so I'm sure you'll be up before too long. Yeah, especially with everyone dying. So when it comes time, when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. Cool. I'm going to the store. Would you like to try your hand? Yes. Okay, give it a shot. Oh, sorry, I meant. You have to see. I clicked the W button for up, like to add one, but it actually needs to be down to add one. I don't know. I feel like a double Z is probably just gonna do one at a time. New item. I don't know if that's double. Okay. Okay, so maybe the first one, the ramen, was double. Well, who doesn't like ramen? An item! I don't think anything besides coins, or, I mean, So you can't use coins anywhere else besides these, so. Got an item. Is there any no items? Got an item. Lucky. Okay. And okay, got another ramen. Oh, only one lucky this time? Okay. Okay. Got donuts! Well, we know who to give the donuts to. I mean, come on! Yeah, there we go. I should probably get going. Well, yeah, I'm out of coins. Okay, well, let's go to the gym to talk to Shihiro. Talk about the numbers, and then we'll talk to cleaning duty. Hey Shihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something. Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. What person? There has to be a person out there who uses 11037 as like a code. Like, my computer needs 5 digits to unlock. Do you think someone out there has those 5 digits as like a code for something? Like, they have to. They have to. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Shira slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna... Spoilers, again. It's all about the same issue. I'm just gonna read as said, like as written, because the character, the closest thing to the actual character saying anything, we'll talk about later, but clearly right now Shihiro doesn't have a problem with, well, I guess shouldn't have a problem, that's kind of a lie, because would they have the confidence to say anything? Anyways, I'm just gonna read a she for now. That's what the game is telling you, so that's what I'm gonna say. I'm sorry, I don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyways for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, that couldn't be. Leave the gym. My lights flickered. It's fine. Okay, how do I time travel? How do I fast travel? Okay. So I'm gonna walk right in front of him. And I'm gonna save and quit. Okay, not that button. System. Save. I wanted to save just in case I messed up. But I don't think you can mess up. I don't think you can mess up finding the evidence. What you would mess up is, I think, who you hang out with, and the fact that I saved right before it being able to lie, like before I saved after the point of not being able to hang out with. I wouldn't have redone it for this anyways, but I wish I knew what Junko could have said. I miss her. Yeah. And her mascara didn't even look good today. Was that today? No, that was yesterday. Was that? It was yesterday. Okay, maybe her mascara is better. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Save again. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it because I gotta go to sleep, because I got a thing tomorrow. We're going to eat dinner with family and have a birthday for my sibling. Okay, bye.